3-0. Didn't really feel like a 3-0 game, unfortunately. Obviously, people who were looking at the starting lineup would have seen Lavercombe missing, DJ Will making his debut, Griff, obviously, one of the best FC players missing, Van Wyk missing. Can you tell us why?
Faizu missing, Palinkas missing. Yeah, we've been rocked with a bug, whatever it'll be. So Tuesday night away at South Shields, Griff started at half time, took him after about 60 minutes and looked like he was green. Then he declared himself unfit last night, and then all of a sudden, phone calls from hell just came through. Lavercombe, Palinkas, Van Wyk. Faizu was suspended. Faizu, DJ, was unwell, but he took to the field. Obviously, Donna's still wasn't fit. Griff, like I've just said, and then there was 3 or 4 that rang me this morning to say, listen, I'm 60, 70, I don't feel too good, but I'm not sure what it is. Dante's, Guy Halls, Woolers, but massively proud of them lads today, Tim. They've gone out there. Was the plan ever for DJ to make his debut in front of 1,700 people? No. Was the plan ever for Curtis Jones to come back from concussion? No. Was it a plan for Adam Dodd to play back-to-back games since his surgery in summer? No. Plan for Ennis at 33, Vincent 33, and Potts to start again? No. But we are where we are, and you've got to credit them lads because they were absolutely shattered and on the feet after Tuesday night's heroic performance, and because of injuries or because of illness and injuries and suspensions and the loss of players, we've had to put out what we've got to put out. But that doesn't mean that we set out to lose the game, because I thought we played some exceptional football in the first half in particular. Could have scored from young Max, could have scored from Dante. And I think at the second half, goals 2 and 3 just came down to tired bodies. But super proud of them, and some of the, singing from the sidelines. I know it's banter, but we're not rubbish. We're not. We've got a really good squad. We've been littered with real bad luck this season. You can say what you want. People say he's making excuses again. Try stepping into my shoes. He's hard work, and Brian Richards and myself were on the phone last night trying to get bodies over line, and we can't do. And trying to rearrange flights for Phoenix, but we can't do because of finances. It's tough, and that side in the dressing room, the things that people don't see, it's tough. People might not want to hear it, but that's part and parcel of the football, and we just get on with it. But that doesn't mean I'm happy with today. I'm not happy, but I am super proud of some of them performances today. And all I can say to them is, well done, have a rest, and see you at the airport on Tuesday, because you've got to go and do it all again.
Yeah, I mean, in the context of the game, in the first half, they took the early lead. It was a very good move down their left-hand side, basically just swept down. Solomon, he's a very good player. Basically took his chance, put it in the far corner, and basically, let's be frank, basically everyone I think was probably thinking, is DJ sort of up to this level? But he proved that he was, because he made a number of good saves. Basically denied Solomon a couple more times.
We know all about Sol, from the Jersey trip. We've got to defend it better. He gets wrong side of the fullback. He then gets wrong side of the fullback, and happened 3 or 4 times, and he put a ball in that we should do better. Like I say, DJ, after 6 minutes, we concede. He could quite easily fold with all the fans around, but he doesn't. I think he stands up. He's big. He's brave. He kicked well. He showed that he's definitely a backup goalkeeper. Competent backup goalkeeper to Lavercombe, but you lose the best keeper in the league, so you replace it with DJ, and you just say, DJ, go and give the best account of yourselves. And he made some really good saves, especially the one at 3-0. He made some really good saves. So pleased with him. And you've just sometimes got to take your hat off and say, well done to Marine. Youngie's been where I've been. He knew straight before kick-off. He was circulating around non-league that we've had a rough 24, how many weeks, and 24 hours. It's been tough. But all you can do is keep going. And put that brave face on and put your shoulders back, chest out, and show positivity, because there's no point showing negativity to these lads, because they're doing everything they can do. And that's why I'm proud of them.
Yeah, but I mean, I think, basically, you look at it, apart from that early goal, it was a very even game. I mean, Dante basically took advantage of the goalkeeper's indecision he won the ball, but just couldn't get onto it in time. And obviously, Max had that cracking chance where he got through the offside trap and just a whisker on the wrong side of the post.
And, he probably looks at it tonight and thinks, I should score. But he's done great to get in that position. We do loads of work for him on the wide area, and then Faizu goes down, and then Van Wyk goes down, so we then have to change it. And young Max goes down the middle, and young Keane's got to come in, and Dante's got to give it again. So it was hard. We didn't have a lot of time to work on certain things when it happens overnight. But, Matt Kane in particular, 93rd minute, willing runner, never stops. I love to see his sprint distance, his maximum distance covered. That just shows. And, he didn't stop. And when the chips are down, sometimes you look left and right, and and who do you want in the trenches with you? You know, you're not always going to have your Potses and your Ennises and your Vincent. Sometimes you look and you've got young lads like Max Kane and Adam Dodds, and you'll take that because there was times in the second half that we were in the trenches and we need to dig in, and we did dig in. It didn't get embarrassing for me. The lads were dead on the feet at the end. Sorry, not dead on the feet, out on the feet. And you've just got to. That's why I pulled them together in the huddle, Tim, and said, "Listen, nobody, put your head down after this performance. I am super proud of every one of you." You know, young Keane came off and said, "Sorry, he didn't have to be sorry." You know, I thought he was great second half, and no one has to be sorry. You know, that's what they're here for. They're here to learn, and we might not be going up, we might not be going down as the song goes, but we're certainly still in the mix to develop players and to do our best in every game. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I'll just keep saying I'm chuffed with that group in there today. Was it the team that should have started? No, but they still give a good account of themselves and played some really good football, and you know that's credit to everyone in there.
Yeah, I mean, would you say? I mean, just ask you the question basically. If you'd taken Solomon out of their side, would it have been? It would have been a different game, wouldn't it? I mean,
Maybe.
It was just a very sharp cutting edge.
Maybe, but then if you put Griff, Donners, Jan, and White, you know, Fazu, you'll keep going into our side. We probably got a really good chance of winning, you know, and they were bodies that were there on Tuesday night, but there wasn't. And you know, it's Sol Solomon. We said in summer, didn't we? We tried to get him and talk about paying his flights over, etc. We're not there yet. But he's a great player. You know, I said it in summer. He was exceptional, even though we beat Red Bulls. You know, he was a wonderful talent, and you can see today, especially his third goal, he took it such composure, such good football. He glides over the ground, and I like watching players like that. You know, that's well done to Neil Young and Marine for getting him over here. And you can see what he means to the fans. He's exciting. You know, we've got a little bit of pockets of excitement as well, and you know, your Gabidons, etc. So maybe, but you know, on another day, the pass ratio might be better. Because I was talking to the assistant manager, he said we haven't kept the ball well today, and I said, well, we have kept the ball really well, but we're 3-0 down. So which one do you want? And you know, we laughed, but no, you know, got really good relationship with Marine. You know, I thought I was really unlucky for the lad to get sent off today. Then the ref again's got to look at himself. It's not sending off. It's an act of frustration, and if the referee gets it wrong, the lad says something on the sideline. It's not an automatic red. It's frustrating as a management team, you know, and we can't brandish a red card to the referee if he makes a wrong decision. So sometimes there's a bit of passion in the game. I felt sorry for them because apart from that, thought 2 technical areas were superb. We've got a really good relationship, and maybe just that incident, you know, spoiled what was a good game of football, and you know, played against two good footballing sides.
Okay, so obviously it's with Paul's league action now, we move to European action and the Phoenix Trophy. You know, the game itself, you know, fundamentally is going to be probably more just getting a team together is probably going to be the biggest challenge, I guess.
It's not just a team; it's the flights. You know, as of Tuesday night, there's no flights. You know, Griffiths goes down Tuesday; he's not fit today. So that's 5 days. Well, Lathercombe goes down today, so if he's 5 days, he's not coming. Valencia. Jan goes down today, 5 days, he's not coming. Van Wyck's not coming. We're down to 8 or 9 bodies. You know, I certainly don't want to make a mockery of the competition. You know, I certainly don't want to be playing Tom Conroy, Jimmy Deadman, but it is what it is, and people are paying good money to get out there, and we've just got to do what we can do, Tim. You know, and people go, "Oh, you won 12-0 last time." It's not about the scoreline for me. It's about doing the competition justice, and you know, we're just unlucky with injuries, and we're certainly not, you know, resting anyone back at home. We're certainly not taking it for granted. We know what this competition means, and we know that good money has been exchanged to come and watch us. So, you know, we're hopeful that lads recover, but if they don't, then they don't, and we've got to go with it. I said tongue in cheek to Adrian this morning, you know, how old do you have to be? Because our Jack's already hadn't got his flight, and you know, he plays. He said no, he can't. He's not signed on, and it is what it is. You know, we've there's no point losing sleep over it. We've worked round the clock in trying to get bodies over the line, but at this stage of the season, when the transfer window is looming, you know, when the flight prices are what they are, or flights at all, we've got to go there with what we've got, and you know, we'll see all the Reds out there. We'll give it a really good fist of it. And I'm hopeful for 24 hours we've got a bit of sunshine and, you know, a couple of drinks, and we can rub shoulders with the fans, and then we get back Wednesday, we train Thursday, and we get ready for Mask next Saturday. And yeah, you know, we'll have a good week. But you know, thanks to everyone who's come out today and supported us. Sorry the scoreline hasn't gone well, and hopefully the lads back home who are really making a speedy recovery.